video here. And this video is going to be about marriage. It's going to be, what is marriage according to the Bible? And I'm hoping to kind of do a series of videos on biblical responses to cultural issues, both inside and outside the church, because that's something that I want to see more prevalent in the Christian community, is people addressing the culture, not just running from it because, oh, these people are sinful. Yeah, there's a lot of sin in the culture, as we all know, but somebody has to be the one to address it, and it should be addressed within the Christian community. So that's what I seek. That's what I seek to do with these next several videos. Um, this one is specifically about marriage. I'm hoping to keep these videos kind of short, about 5 minutes a piece, just kind of short snippet videos. So let's get right to it. Marriage by most governments nowadays is defined as a civil union, but God does not define it that way. God has defined it in Genesis chapter 2. When he created man and woman, he defined that. He created man and woman. And then when we read the Old Testament, we see examples of families, and they always consist of what? A man, his wife, and his children. And then when Paul gives the guidelines for families in his epistles, what is it? It's a father, mother, children, man, wife, children. Jesus even said, when a man and a woman get married, they leave their parents and they cleave to each other. They become one flesh, and so that's symbolic of the nature of marriage. It's between a man and a woman, and the redefinition of marriage is what has allowed decisions like Obergefell versus Hodges, things like that, in smaller cases throughout the United States over the past several years, because we have redefined marriage. And there are some churches who even affirm that, they want to put, homosexual pastors in office. Well, that's an insult to the office of the pastor, at number one. That's open sin. It's one thing if someone's living in secret sin and you don't know it, and then it comes out later. But if someone's living in open sin and a church appoints them to that position, oh no, that's on them. And so those types of things are something that needs to be addressed. And that's what I'm hoping to do with these videos. Marriage, it's one of those things. It's a very touchy subject nowadays because there's a lot of opinions on it, a lot of different opinions. But the definition of marriage is between one man and one woman. There's no reason for divorce is given other than adultery. And I would say that even that has to be an extreme circumstance, because, we are to be the example of Christ's forgiveness to everybody. That includes our spouse, even when they do something wrong to us. And so, I would go even further than some other Christians would. But that's it for this video. Like I said, these videos are going to be kind of short, but they're just going to be small cultural responses of, to basically some cultural issues and some of the issues that have been influencing the church. And that's it for this video. We'll see you guys next time.